Methinks I've awoken to footsteps. Mrs. the Lady in Black, please watch your steps. Do not trample me, Heathers. Welcome to Edinburgh. Welcome to Edinburgh, Harker.
Great art is the byproduct of the complex, irreversible metamorphosis of the identity. Therefore, in the pursuit of great art, the artist must stomach a great price, their former identity. Performers are those who have shouldered this price and dedicated themselves to sharing their tale in hopes that their art, their artifact, their relic will be of some complex value to others. They are the bringers of change, or, in traditional Scottish mythology, the White Stag. Tourists and performers alike roam the streets of the annual Edinburgh Festival Fringe, yet the purity of Scottish culture remain. Though newcomers, the Harker School cast found Edinburgh a place to call home.
I really enjoy the sort of rustic feel. It's very old-timey. The place we've been going, the Royal Mile, looks incredible. We went to the Edinburgh Castle, and that was super fun.
Back in California, there's amazing views too, but also it's been our home for like 17, 18 years. So it's so nice to be out here, and it's so green, and we walk everywhere here. We walk down the Royal Mile, we'll walk to the local gym, and every time we walk, we're surrounded by nature and greenery, so it's literally been a breath of fresh air every time we step outside.
There are 1,778 shows at the 2023 Edinburgh Festival Fringe. Competition is rampant. The cast, unusually qualified in a cappella, busked their show on the Royal Mile. In their free time, they participated in a bit of dancing in public for fun. Their journey was off to a wonderful beginning.
Climbed Arthur's Seat today. For those unaware, it's a bluff that overlooks the beautiful ports of Edinburgh. You get to really see the nature around you untouched, but you also look below your feet, the boots trampling on life in general. You see trails, brown trails of soil, as if a rake had slashed its teeth into the ground and dragged that away, as if and then you look across the bluff and you see the buildings and you see the sea, and you gain really mixed feelings, you gain really mixed thoughts, and you start to think. And I'm not sure where this is going, but I have really enjoyed every single moment I've spent in Edinburgh, and I certainly think that its arts and culture have really been an eye-opening experience to me.
This is their little community in Edinburgh, one of a handful of high schools who made it this far. And here they sit, audience for another. Why might older people, again, be fascinated by children?
Watching young people act and do things that you wouldn't expect young people to do is always amazing.
Because these children represent this sort of imagination and curiosity, which is really hard to find, right?
Kind of remembering what it was like to be a child, to have kind of a little bit of barely any awareness of like actually the reality of life.
And like coming back to like perceptiveness, like everyone perceives a story in a different way, shaped and influenced and flavored by their own experiences. Everyone takes something different away from watching a piece of art, and that's honestly what is so beautiful about it, because it can unite everybody under one story, but that one story can mean so many different things to different people.
So you appreciate the innocence and the simple beauty of things, be it on stage, be it in a child, be it in an animal or whatever. You just get it at a deeper level because they're wiser than we are.
The beauty and grandeur of the Falkland Castle is a symbol of royal authority. However, as much as the castle serves as a defence against unwelcomed outsiders, its imposing stone walls subtly relays the message that those within are not to exit. We proceed on to St. Andrews, home to the oldest and perhaps most famous golf course in the world. A small city situated close to the Scottish Highlands, it is home to a portion of the most committed golf enthusiasts in the world. A single game on the old course can cost up to $320 during peak season. A price proposed by fame and justified by the course's dedication to excellence. A simple exchange for those who are looking for a game at St. Andrews, yet one that is much too costly for many. As a result, a sense of quietude pervades the course. One could argue that it is simply another sort of castle. For a brief few moments, indulge in this strange, sentimental tranquility. What is the price you're willing to pay to have fun?
I am a bit of a dopamine chaser, and so I'm willing to pay pretty much any price as long as it doesn't involve harm to me mentally or physically or bodily in any way.
The price I'm willing to pay to have fun is ignorance. Have you ever heard of the myth of Sisyphus rolling the ball and up the hill? Well, essentially the idea of that is life is what you make of it,
the less you know about the worst things of life, the happier you'll be.
I think the price that I'm willing to pay to have fun is anything.
I think the price of having a good time and fun is everything. Like, I think the whole reason that we're here is to just enjoy ourselves and to make the most of it. And if you're not willing to risk everything to do what makes you happy, then what are you even doing here,
For me, there's not much of a price to pay other than the fact that you're gonna have to make up for it later, and honestly, that's fine if it helps you in the present state.
They enjoy a viewing of the final 2 high school shows before attending the Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo. On August 9th, 2023, 8,000 people committed to viewing a demonstration of power, order, and goodwill. Few things are as unembellished as these qualities, yet they secured one of Edinburgh's largest stages to broadcast themselves. The tattoo exemplifies a rightful exchange of intellectual sophistication and complexity for the incisiveness of a single foundational theme. Baby Wants Candy is the largest musical improvisation company in the world, the Trailblazers of Surprise. Its members have chosen to exchange polish and perfection for spontaneity and liberty. 16 years ago, the Harker School pioneered the partnership between the American High School Theatre Festival and Baby Wants Candy through a workshop. Their relationship continues to flourish this year as their cast participated in an hour-long masterclass about musical improvisation. After enjoying a number of brilliant non-high school shows, it is time for them to become the artist-performers themselves. An artist's exchange is different from every aforementioned scenario. An artist does not exchange something that belongs to them for something else. They exchange themselves for a new themselves.
And now, methinks it is time for you to make the greatest exchange. Accompanying the tune of footsteps, methinks we have arrived in Edinburgh. We're welcome to Edinburgh. Harker is welcome to Edinburgh.
The world is different from the perspective of an artist. Great art is a byproduct of the complex, irreversible metamorphosis of the identity. Therefore, in the pursuit of great art, we must stomach a great price, our former identity. We have shouldered this price and dedicated ourselves to sharing our tale in hopes that our art, our artifact, our relic, will be of some complex value to others. We are the bringers of change, or, in traditional Scottish mythology, the White Stag. Though newcomers, we found Edinburgh a place to call home. There are 1,778 shows at the 2023 Edinburgh Festival Fringe. Competition is rampant. Our show sold out. And here, a brief but sufficient warm-up a little while before we board our bus to Central Hall. We are changed. Not only is this the last time we will perform with our partners in change, It is also the last time the relic of our change, which we have so carefully memorialized into the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, will be performed. For a brief few moments, indulge in this strange, sentimental tranquility.
Together as this unit. You get one more time as this group of people to do this particular kind of magic, and you are going to honor that by having the best show today you've ever had, because you are so connected as a group of people. So go out there and do yourselves proud as the
I don't know how to say goodbye, but I don't know. I really love you guys all, and you know, you hear that like, oh, you all, but like, he doesn't mean me. Like, we never even talked, but like, really, really, you guys are like, huh? Did I say something wrong?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, it's like, you know, like, there's always some people who like talk more, but like, really, every single one of you guys is just like so awesome, so cool, so talented, and I love you all. Yeah.
And when I think of like the chapter of like moving on from one chapter to the next, I'm like so happy that this is the way that I ended the first chapter here, like Fringe, because like I wouldn't have it any other way.
It's the end of me.
Oh no.
me in high school theater. Yeah, you know, let's have a fun few rest of the days.
Yeah. I don't really want to talk about reflection. I want to leave with some advice. And this is really ironic coming from me. This is really ironic coming from me, seeing as I screw around too much. Sorry, Miss Snyder. But I feel like one thing in this, like, I feel like one thing, especially at Harker, is that we get too fixated on the result. And the piece of advice I want to leave with you guys today is to enjoy the process.
And you know, I tell people I've made the best friends of my life through performing arts, and I think that's really true. Like, I look at these guys and I'm like, well, these are my friends for life. Like, these are the people I'm going to talk to when I leave for college, and when I come back to when they come back to the Bay, we'll hang out and stuff like that, you know.
Even in like 50, 60 years, you know, summer's gonna roll around, or you're gonna visit Scotland, and you're like, wow, like I miss my bees. But oh, don't cry.
All of your humor and just love, not only for me but also to each other. Like, just me seeing you guys laugh with each other, it spreads a lot.
Everyone I've spoken to and had fun with in some way, and this is just an amazing cast that made the experience so much better. And yeah, you're all very talented. I'm really excited to come back and watch all the next shows. Yes, I'll come back a lot. Sorry, I forgot what else. Yeah, this is just a great group. I feel really lucky every single day on this trip. I think this was like, this is just a really genuinely life-changing experience, I think, doing this so intensely for 2 weeks. And yeah, I'll never forget all the little parts of it. I'm very grateful for all of you. Thank you.
Honestly, this whole cast is like a little bit of a family now, and I couldn't even, like, it's gonna be hard saying bye-bye.
I would just want to give everyone the biggest hug in the world and like tell them that I'm so proud of all of us. Like, we've been doing this for a year. We've been working for this so hard. There's so many hurdles we've had to jump over, like almost not being able to do this show specifically.
It is 12 noon. We have 45 minutes.
Please spell Syzygy.
Now we are become the White Stag, the bringers of change.
You're so bonded and so connected as a group and as a unit and as a cast, as a group, that you did an absolutely remarkable job. That was a perfect ending. So here is to the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. Cheers to all of you, and let's go have some fun at the Fringe.